Yeah. I grew up watching kids pretend they didn't care. Every time somebody asked them, "Where your daddy at?" they laugh it off, change the subject, act tough, like the question never hurt. But I could see it, the anger, the confusion, the silent pain. Because every boy wants somebody to look up to, somebody who stays, somebody who doesn't disappear when life gets hard. I knew a kid who kept a picture in his backpack, a photograph so old the corners started fading. Every day he'd look at it before class, trying to remember a man he barely knew. He told everybody, "My father lives far away." But the truth was, his father chose distance, and that reality broke him not all at once. Little by little, year by year, question by question, until abandonment became part of his identity. People talk about broken homes, but they don't talk enough about the broken boys who grow up inside them.
Young boys need fathers.
Not another broken promise, not another empty chair at dinner, not another birthday spent wondering why.
Young boys need fathers.
Someone to show them how to stand, someone to teach them how to fight, someone to tell them they'll be alright. Young boys need fathers, 'cause when a man goes missing, a boy spends years searching for him inside himself. Yeah, nobody teaches a boy how to handle rejection from the very person who was supposed to love him first. Nobody explains why a child blames himself, why he wonders,
What did I do wrong?
why he thinks maybe he wasn't enough, maybe he wasn't worth staying for, maybe he wasn't worth loving. Those thoughts become monsters, and monsters grow in silence. So we start looking elsewhere, looking for guidance, looking for validation, looking for someone to fill a space that never should have been empty. Sometimes he finds mentors, sometimes he finds trouble, sometimes he finds gangs, sometimes he finds addiction, sometimes he finds anger, because pain always finds somewhere to go.
Young boys need fathers.
Not another broken promise, not another empty chair at dinner, not another birthday spent wondering why.
Young boys need fathers.
Someone to show them how to stand, someone to teach them how to fight, someone to tell them they'll be alright. And before somebody misunderstands me, I know single mothers are heroes. I've seen women move mountains, I've seen mothers work 3 jobs, I've seen mothers sacrifice everything, I've seen mothers become both parents when life forced them to. This isn't about blaming mothers, it's about recognizing a loss, 'cause even the strongest mother can't become another person. A father matters, his presence matters, his words matter, his example matters. A boy watches everything, how a man treats people, how a man handles failure, how a man controls his emotions, how a man keeps his promises, how a man carries responsibility. Those lessons aren't taught once, they're taught daily. Year after year, moment after moment. And maybe your father wasn't there, maybe he left, maybe he never showed up. Maybe you're still carrying questions he'll never answer. But hear me, his absence is part of your story. It doesn't have to become your future. Some of the strongest men I know were raised without fathers, not because the pain disappeared, but because they decided the cycle would end with them.
They became the example.
They never had,
They became the mentor.
they always needed. They became the father they once prayed for. That's real strength, not pretending the wound doesn't exist, but healing enough that you stop passing it down. Because every generation gets a choice, repeat the pain or rewrite the story, and rewriting it isn't easy. It takes courage, it takes accountability, it takes showing up every day, even when you're tired, even when life gets hard, even when nobody applauds. Because fatherhood isn't a title, it's a commitment. Young boys need fathers, need guidance, need presence, need consistency, need love. Young boys need fathers, not perfect men, not superheroes, not millionaires,
Just men who stay,
men who listen,
men who care.
men who keep showing up. And every father who chooses to stay, who chooses responsibility, who chooses love, may never realize how much of the future he's protecting. To every father present in this child's life, keep showing up. The conversations matter, the lessons matter, the hugs matter, the time matters more than you'll ever know. And to every young man who grew up without that presence, your story isn't over. Your past may explain you, it does not define you. You can become the man
You need it, you need it.
you can become the father you never had. And that can change everything.